trying to make the case for global competence. So I keep using this term global competence, and I don't want to make the assumption that everybody uses it the same way. So the term didn't just come out of thin air. It actually came out of a very concerted effort by the Council of Chief State School Officers. These are the superintendents and leaders of education from around the United States. They commissioned a panel to look at, a committee to investigate what this idea of global competence really meant, to give it a definition. And so Asia Society was deeply involved in that. In fact, our Vice President for Education, Dr. Tony Jackson, was the chair of that panel. And so what we've tried to do at Asia Society is to take this definition and actually expand it to give it legs, if you will, and actually show people what it would look like in action in schools. So the basic concept on global competence, a couple of things. First of all, it's not an attempt to say that content knowledge doesn't matter. In fact, quite the opposite. This is not an attempt to dumb things down or to say that content knowledge should not be taught. In fact, to be globally competent, students must have deep content knowledge. For them to be able to think at higher levels, for them to be able to complete project-based learning opportunities, they in fact have to have content knowledge to apply to that learning experience. But to the extent possible, that content knowledge and learning should be interdisciplinary. If you think about our lives, we don't live our lives in silos. I'm not going to later today do a little bit of math and then do a little bit of social studies after that. I'm not going to go home tonight and do ELA when I'm writing an email. I do it without thinking. I do it, it's all interwoven. And so our schools, unfortunately, do compartmentalize a lot of this learning for our kids. So to the extent possible, content knowledge does matter, but if we can make it interdisciplinary, it's even more meaningful.